One of Hollywood's most celebrated actors, Gene Hackman, his wife Betsy Arakawa, and their dog were found dead in their home in Santa Fe, New Mexico on February 26, 2025.
Well, this week, our community lost a giant, and I lost a dear friend, Gene Hackman.
The shocking news of their deaths left their loved ones and the public in disbelief. This tragic event has sparked numerous questions and theories. Was it an accident, a natural death, or is there something more sinister behind this story? Let's dive into this mysterious tragedy in just a few minutes. The circumstances of their death and the causes will shock you. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like this video. It really helps us create more content about the most high-profile investigations and unsolved crimes. After the bodies of Gene Hackman and his wife were discovered in their home in Santa Fe, New Mexico, numerous theories about their deaths began circulating. Some speculated that it could have been carbon monoxide poisoning. Others believed that the actors' home had been burglarized and their deaths were staged as natural causes. There were also discussions about a possible gas leak or an overdose of medication. Some even suggested that it could have been intentional poisoning. Let's break everything down step by step. The last confirmed sighting of Betsy Arakawa was on February 11, 2025. She was seen at a pharmacy and grocery store before returning home. Neighbors noted that after that day, the Hackman house fell into an eerie silence. No one saw the couple. Gene Hackman and his wife had lived a reclusive life for years. They rarely communicated with anyone, and even their neighbors admitted they hardly ever saw Hackman. This is why no one noticed their disappearance for days. On February 26, 2025, a maintenance worker arrived at the house for a routine check and immediately sensed something was wrong. The front door was open and behind it nothing but silence. Sensing that something terrible had happened, he called the police. When officers arrived, they discovered Gene Hackman's body in the kitchen, Betsy Arakawa's body in the bathroom, and their German Shepherd locked inside a cage in the bathroom. Despite the open door, police found no signs of forced entry. The burglary theory was ruled out, as was gas poisoning. The next theory was medication overdose, as authorities found large quantities of open pill bottles inside the house. However, the autopsy did not confirm this. According to official reports, all three died of different causes, making the case even more unsettling. Betsy Arakawa died first around February 11 to 12 from hantavirus pulmonary syndrome, a rare disease transmitted through dust contaminated by rodent droppings. Gene Hackman passed away no later than February 18th from cardiovascular disease aggravated by Alzheimer's disease. It's possible that he didn't even realize his wife had died, which may have worsened his condition. The dog was the last to die, likely from starvation and dehydration several days after its owners. The recent surgery the dog had undergone made it even more vulnerable. Hackman's pacemaker recorded its last heartbeat on February 18th, suggesting that he lived for several days after his wife's death. What he did during those days remains a mystery. Clearly, he was unable to care for himself, as his wife had always been responsible for managing daily tasks and looking after him. Shortly after the news broke, rumors emerged about the existence of audio recordings of Gene Hackman's conversations in the days leading up to his death. According to leaks, Hackman sounds distressed and frightened in his recordings. He reportedly speaks about strange people he had seen near his house and mentions something in the air that makes him feel sick. This statement fueled further speculation. Was it intentional poisoning, or could it have been a gas leak? However, we should keep in mind that these are merely rumors and the official investigation has not confirmed these claims. The death of Gene Hackman caused an outpouring of grief and speculation. Fans and colleagues remember him as one of Hollywood's greatest actors. Many are left wondering, why didn't anyone check on them for so many days? Why did one of the most famous actors in the world and his wife remain undiscovered for over a week? Could there be something more behind this than just natural causes? Leave your thoughts in the comments and subscribe so you don't miss our next investigation.